Hey, how y'all doing today? Miss I am here. I am strong. I am confident. I am courageous. I am worthy. I am divinely protected. I am. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody staying high vibrational. I hope everybody's staying positive. I hope everybody's getting out in nature, enjoying the good weather, getting connected with the elemental spirits. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope all is well with everyone. I want to come on and talk today about you're gonna have to pick a side. You're gonna have to just pick a side. Okay? You're gonna have to pick a side. So how this world is set up, and do you want your peace? Do you want your happiness? Or do you want your materialistic? I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with looking nice. Ain't nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. I like to look nice. I like to keep myself up. I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, especially when I'm going out, when I'm going to play, I like to, I get it. As far as happiness, so it's like nowadays people don't want to be happy. It's like people want what they want. And if it means hurting you or using you or playing you in any way, shape, or form, that's what's going to happen if you allow it, so don't take that the wrong, if you allow it. So this is what I learned through personal experiences. It's like the majority, we're the minority. It's very few of us. It's like the majority they want, and this is just an overall message of, this ain't about them, this is about the minority, not the majority. But anyway, yes, like people want what they want, So people will say they want something good, and then when something good come through, that's just not what it is. So you realize at this point in your life, people just want what they want, okay? Me personally, I'd rather be alone until the Most High Mother and Father send me somebody authentic and I'm ready. But right now, I'm just working on myself. I'm not looking for anything personally. But once I do get to that point, I'm not going to sell myself short for company. I'm not going to sell myself short to make somebody else happy so that they get what they want. So what I learned is, like, through past experience and past relationships, people want what they want, People will tell you what you want to hear so they can get what they want. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I had to realize. Like I said, through experience and personal, through experience and me experience some things in a relationship. Now, some of this stuff I experienced without being in a relationship, but some of this stuff I did experience with being in a relationship. It's like when you tell somebody you're like what you don't like. I like when you do this. I don't like what you do. Just boundaries in general. In general. If somebody's like really authentic and really into you, they're gonna respect your boundaries. They're gonna respect what you, because they love you. They genuinely love you, so they're gonna respect how you feel. They're gonna respect how they make you feel, and their actions towards you. Okay, so a real person is not gonna do that. Somebody who genuinely love you is not gonna tell you what you want to hear just to keep you going. Now, a narcissist and somebody's carrying vibrational energy will. It's like they'll breadcrumb you. They'll tell you enough just to keep you around. And then when you don't get what you want, they'll tell you enough again just to keep you around. And then when you don't get it's like they'll just keep breadcrumbing, just basically tell you enough to have you hang in there to the point where they know they're not going to change. They know they're not going to do what you want them to do. They know that, but it's just enough. It's just enough to keep you hanging on. It's just enough. It's so sad. It's really messed up, but it's just enough just to keep you coming back, and that's just the sad part. I've been through that. It's to where this person was telling me, I'm gonna learn how to do. There was two things I wanted them to learn how to do, and it wasn't anything like too bad. I put it out on the table when we first got together. I said, do you mind? This is like a deal breaker to me. Do you mind doing this? So this specific person told me, no, that's not too much to ask for. It's not a big deal. I'll get on it. So I waited around. I gave them months. Nothing happened. All right, so I go to the person. I said, hun, did you forget about me? We had this talk. I put everything on the table. I'm an honest person. I think at times I was a little too honest. You know what I mean? But I really like this person. I was genuine with them. I expected them to be genuine with me, but whatever. It didn't. I was more genuine than they were, and that's okay. But anyway, make a long story short, as far as that. So I kept asking this person, like, so they kept saying, all right, I got you, babe, I got you. I swear, just give me a little more time. But deep down inside, the whole point is deep down inside, they knew they wasn't going to change. They didn't do what I asked them to do, and they wasn't willing to learn. So they was just telling me like, oh, I'm going to ask my grandma. Oh, I'm going to ask my sister. They just wasn't willing to put in the work. And that's okay. But people will do that. So I just don't want y'all to be breadcrumb like how I got breadcrumb. And it's okay that I got breadcrumb because it was a lesson. I'm very appreciative. Though it was a painful lesson that I went through with this person, but I'm still grateful and thankful for the lesson, even though it was painful. I'm not bitter. I don't have any hatred towards her or anyone. But anyway, like I was saying, these people know that they're not going to change. But the crazy part is, it's easier to breadcrumb you than to have the balls to say, you know what, I'm just not going to do it. Because they can't just tell you they're not going to do it because they know you're going to walk away. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what could I tell this person? What could I do to just have this person to make them think that I'm going to do what needs to be done? But in reality, so if you're even dealing with somebody that's like, you notice that they're just not going to, that you asked them to do something, or was a boundary of yours, or, something that just was a deal breaker to you, and you see that they're not doing it and you gave them time, they probably ain't going to do it. They're probably just trying to tell you what you want to hear at that moment just to keep you around. So that was another situation that was a deal breaker. It was two situations that was a deal breaker. Now I got breadcrumbed on both of these situations. I wanted her to, like I said, learn the specific thing. Didn't quite work out. So what ended up happening is I had to walk away, because it's like I could allow myself to be breadcrumbed, or I could walk away knowing my value and my worth, walk away, get what I need for myself, and and pour into somebody who's willing to pour into me as much as I'm willing to pour into them. So if you're in that situation, just let it go. We can't make people change. People will change when they get ready, but the materialistic, it was like things were more happier when stuff, it was like the mood was like brighter when stuff was being brought versus the actual love and attention. You see what I'm saying? It was like you come home with materialistic stuff. Oh, my babe got me this, my babe got me that. All right, whatever. But when it was time to actually cook for babe and drop them draws for babe, it was just like pulling teeth. You see how easy it was for me to get the materialistic, but when it was time for me to get the actual love, but I didn't want materialistic. I could get my own materialistic things, but when I wanted actual, just things that require not spending money and things that required a little more time and effort, that was harder to do. You see what I'm saying? So it was easier for the breadcrumb me, because in all reality, if she told me the truth, I would walk away. So it's like some people will be afraid to tell you the truth, because they know that you're going to walk away. But at the same time, don't play yourself, because like I said, any genuine person's going to tell you the truth because they're genuine just like you are. They know you're going to want the truth, and they know they're going to want the truth, so they're not going to do that. So if they're claiming to be real, but they're breadcrumbing, no real person's going to breadcrumb you. That's just what it is. And I had to learn that the hard way, So I chose myself. When I walked away from that situation, I chose myself. It's like I had to make a choice. I could stick around for the materialistic and not genuinely be happy, or I could walk away, get my own materialistic stuff, and genuinely be happy. So that's what I chose to do. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with having nice stuff and looking nice, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm not willing to do, and what you should not be willing to do either, is play yourself for it, or allow somebody to play you for it. So I chose myself. I chose my peace and my happiness over making somebody else happy, and them and their ego are materialistic. So I just chose myself. And once I chose myself, I'm a lot happier this way. I have peace. I know how to protect my energy. I was allowing my energy to be sucked up by energy vampires. I didn't know how to protect my energy. I didn't know how to heal. I didn't know how to protect myself. So once I start getting in line with myself, healing, and I was healing. I started my healing process when I was in a relationship, and I was shown that me and this person was growing apart because I was healing and they wasn't willing to put in the work. We was growing apart, and that's okay. Sometimes that just happens. Like I said, I have no hatred or animosity, but you have to pick a side. On your journey, on your path, you're going to come to a point of your path and your journey where you're going to just simply have to pick a side. Now, if you want to be played for a fool, for materialistic, and go against your value and play your worth all over to have someone to have love, then you screwing yourself. I'm sorry, you're screwing yourself. You know your value. You know your worth. You have integrity. Nobody should jeopardize that or get in the way of that, you know? So if you got people around you just got you questioning your own insanity or ignoring your own tuition just to get a reaction out of you, or just to get something out of you, you gotta let that go. Okay? Protect your peace. Choose your happiness. Choose your happiness. Okay? This is a lonely road. I haven't been, oh man, I'm a Capricorn, so our Capricorns is freaks, but I chose myself. I haven't been intimate. I haven't been looking for anything. I've just been focused on myself for about almost 2 years now. Almost 2 years now. You know, and I've I had to learn to have my peace, and like in the process of me enjoying my peace, I enjoy my peace. I'm not letting nobody disturb my peace. I come too far. But I had to pick, like, I could have had friends that, you know what I mean? I just didn't. I want authentic friends. I don't want friends with benefit. I want a real authentic person. I can have all of that. I don't want that. I want somebody that's as genuine as I am. Okay? Like, that's just how I am. I don't want, to have to choose between love and a materialistic situation. I want to know that my partner got my back no matter what, and I want to know that, and I want them to know that I got theirs no matter what. I don't want them to have to question anything about me, and I don't want to have to question anything about them. That's why I'm working on myself to be. You gotta want to be the best version of yourself, whether you want a relationship or not. You could be a person who's okay with being alone. Like I said, I'm okay with being alone. Until the Most High Mother and Father send me somebody that's authentic, I'm okay with being by myself. And then if I don't find nobody that's authentic, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that too, because my peace is more important. My peace means a lot to me, and that is more important than anything. My peace is more important than clothes and shoes. My peace is more important than the latest concert. My peace is more important than following the Nickis and the Cardi B's and the Megan Thee Stallions. And my peace is more important than that. You know? My peace is more important than going to the club and then getting shot up over something I didn't have anything to do with. My peace is more important. You know? My peace is more important than signing up for the illusion because I want a couple dollars. My peace, my integrity is more important. You know? So there's going to be a time where you, on your journey, you're just going to have to simply pick a side. You know? And you got to do some strange things to be a part of Hollywood and keep that change going. You got to do some strange things for that change. I'm not willing to do nothing strange. I should be able to be myself and speak my piece without being made out to be a crackhead or a liar or I mysteriously disappeared or mysteriously OD'd. Like, nope, I'm not doing it, So I just come on here to say you're going to come across on your path and your journey where you're just simply going to have to pick a side. It's going to be good versus evil. Outside of the relationships, outside of the family, it's going to be, you're going to have to pick the side. Which most of you already on this journey, you know which way you're going. But you're going to have to leave some of your friends is going to pick the evil side because it's more entertaining over there. The good side is too quiet. It's more entertaining over there. There's more drama over there. So they'll pick that over, they'll let that go over their value, integrity, not knowing their worth. You know that. That's not what you're supposed to do. So there's going to come a time where you're going to have to separate from a lot of people. And don't feel bad about it either. Don't feel bad. You're doing what's best for you. It's just all about, I choose me. At the end of the day, I love me. You know, I had to learn that the hard way. Like, I choose me. You know what I mean? Over it all. Over my friends and how they feel, I choose me. You know? Over my family members and how they feel about certain things, I choose me. That's fine. I choose me. You know? Say, oh, you don't go out, you don't do nothing. I choose me. I don't know what y'all into. I choose me. I choose my peace. I choose mine. I know my value. I know my worth. And I'm not going to jeopardize that for no one. And I mean no one. So yeah, you're going to have to pick a side. And you can still live your life and have fun without being a part of the, you know, the low vibrational energy. You can still have a good time. So don't ever think because you're on your path, it gets lonely. Trust me, it does. But don't think because you're on the lonely path that you gotta jeopardize all that and go back to it. Do not go back. Do not open that door. I'm here to tell you, do not go back. Stay on your path. Your people will come. Stay on your path. And you'll know. I met a lady, I swear I felt connected to her. Like, the moment we start talking and I felt this connection to her. She was a positive person, giving me great advice. Older lady. Very special to me, you know? Very special lady to me. Got her phone number, you know, we're cool. You know, a positive, older lady with wisdom. Someone who's not going to steer me wrong. And I met some young ones like that too. Younger than me, positive, with wisdom, you know? So as far as age, I don't mean nothing either. You know what I mean? You will find your family, but do not. You made too much progress to go back to that low vibrational energy, to that evil side. You're on the good side. Stay on that good side. Because there's, like I said, there's going to come a day you're going to have to pick a side. And you're not going to be able to take a lot of people with you. You're not going to be able to take a lot of people. And that's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah. I said, because at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. Now, people can save themselves if they want. You chose to save yourself. You chose you. Now, if they don't want to save themselves, then ain't nothing you can do about that. You know, that don't mean that you love them any less or you don't care, but they'll reverse that shit to make you think they don't care. That'll be their way to reverse it. Like, oh, she think, no, I just want better for myself. That's all. So like I said, you don't love them any less. It's not that you don't care. You just choose yourself. They choose the materialistic. You choose yourself. That's all. That's just the difference. You choose to heal yourself. They choose to stay high vibrational. You choose to know your worth and value and stay grounded and stay in your positive energy. They choose not to. They choose to just drink another day, not deal with it. And ain't nothing wrong with drinking. But what I mean by that is people not dealing with their problems. Like drink the issue away instead of dealing with it. I know I have done it. Instead of dealing with the issue before I came into my healing and healed myself, I've done a whole bunch of things to numb the pain. It's like, no, you got to deal with that shit. If you want to be the best version of yourself, you got to deal with that pain. You got to heal that shit, get that shit out of you, you know. And they'll make, like I said, with that whole reverse psychology, they'll make you think that you're the crazy one for healing yourself. You know, that's the shenanigans, the illusion. That's what they want you to think. You know, they want you to think you're nuts because you light your candles. You're nuts because you wear crystal. You're nuts because you meditate. You're nuts because you go inside yourself for answers instead of going into some building. You know, they want you to think you're nuts for that, but you're not. You're just doing what's best for you. It's nuts to them because they don't understand it. And they carry that low vibrational energy. So, continue on your path. Just know you're going to have to pick a side. That's just what it is. And don't let nobody drag you down. You come too far. You've made great progress. You come too far. Do not. Do not. This go for families, friends, lovers, or any real genuine people's going to go with you. They not gonna tell you, I don't go do that, don't go do that, if it's something positive. So you gotta keep that in mind. It's getting rough out here. See what's going on, all this presidential shit. Now y'all know they work for both sides. People wanna, that Kamala shit, the Trump shit, they all work for one dirty party, and y'all know it. So, you know, you gotta pick a side. Gotta pick a side, and it's okay. If you gotta leave some people behind, it's all right. You're gonna get what you need in the end. And, you know, people wanna stay stuck and don't wanna heal themselves and do what needs to be done for them, then that's just on them. You can't worry about that. You gotta do what's best for you. Out of progress you made, you did things most people wasn't able to do. That's was get your strength up, walk away, and travel and go on a road that's less traveled. They not willing to do that. It's too quiet. Ain't nothing on that road. No shit. Ain't nothing popping. The road ain't popping. But it is popping. It's popping with good vibrational energy, and they would never recognize that energy because they carry so much low vibrational energy. They'll never recognize that high vibrational energy. So they can't see what's popping on our road. Miss, I am here. I am strong. I am confident. I am worthy. I am bold. I am courageous. I am divinely protected. I am. Stay high vibrational. Stay grounded. Stay stable. Connect with your higher self. Stay connected to the Most High Mother and Father. And be safe.